Hi, my name is Dr. Elam. Everything I do to challenge the status quo. I believe in approaching life differently. The way I challenge the status quo is by creating environments in my life to enrich original thought, creativity, and abundance. I just happen to be a dentist. The questions that I'm answering for you today are from your comments from Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, in addition to the patients that I see every day. So keep asking them. I could talk about dentistry all day.
Dr. Elon, what is the difference between a corporate versus a private practice?
Corporate versus private is kind of the same thing, but not really. It's kind of the difference between your local hamburger restaurant run by your mom and pop versus McDonald's. Now, they're still both food, right? But you get a different experience at each one. Now, a dentist working at a private practice has different ideologies and a mindset than a dentist at a corporate practice. Let me go into some of those for you. At a corporate practice, that dentist is not working for themselves. That dentist is working for a corporate entity. And sometimes that corporate entity has different goals than the dentist. Sometimes that corporate entity has milestones at the end of the month that each dentist needs to make. Sometimes that corporate entity has ideologies that they need to implement into their dentist. So dentists in a private practice, they have different mantras and goals. So while yes, everyone's goal is to help the community and make sure the patients get what they need, in a private practice, that dentist is making the decisions for their practice. In a corporate practice, that dentist is making decisions for the corporation. So, as a patient, a way to empower yourself is to talk to the dentist about the treatment plan that you're getting. Talk to the dentist about the opportunities to maybe hold off on some work or even go and get a second opinion. I always encourage my patients to get second and third opinions with the work because every practice and every entity has different goals. So you need to pick the right dentist that is right for your goals.
Hey, Dr. Elon, why do we grind our teeth?
This is simple as it is insidious. So we've all experienced anxiety and stress. And short answer, that's pretty much what it is. You're grinding your teeth because you're stressed out. And I like to ask my patients, why are you stressed out? Well, they'll give me all kinds of reasons. But what they don't know is what's actually occurring. When we stress, our body releases a hormone called cortisol. Now, cortisol is released in response to the flight or fight system. You're getting chased by a lion, a tiger, or a bear, and cortisol is released in the system so you can run away from it. But we live in modern society, so we're not running from lions and tigers and bears. We're getting stressed out from being stuck in traffic, from the baby crying too loud, from your husband not taking out the trash. And so after so much cortisol is built up in the body, it needs a place to go. And the perfect place for it to be released is right here in your jaw. There's something that's called the trigeminal nerve system. And for whatever reason, cortisol likes to store itself there and release itself through the muscles. And the only way it can be released through the muscles is if the muscles tighten and clench up. Now, while you're releasing the cortisol from your system, that's great. But what about your poor teeth? They're being ground on, they're being pressurized, they're being used, and they're being put hundreds of pounds on in the middle of the night most of the time, which is why your dentist should just prescribe you a night guard if they know that you're grinding. Now, grinding your teeth can cause a plethora of problems. One thing that I like to tell my patients is that if you continue to grind your teeth, you're basically going to grind your teeth away because over time it breaks through the first layer of enamel surface and then you're left with the very sensitive teeth. So one way to help with de-stressing is yoga, meditation, writing in a journal. These things can help decrease your stress levels in general, not to mention the overall benefits of your health that would have in being able to decrease the amount of cortisol that's released. this is why you're grinding your teeth. And hopefully I helped with some ways to help decrease the stress. That way you don't grind your teeth so much. So thank you guys. I hope this video helped bring a little bit more understanding to the dental world, to the dental field. Hopefully it empowered you to have a little bit more confidence and reduced anxiety the next time you step in the dental office. But please keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Slide in my DMs, comment on all my posts. I will answer your questions. Thank you so much for inquiring. And please stay flossing and keep smiling.